Who was your hockey hero growing up and why?
Gotta be Sidney Crosby. I think he was so dynamic. And
He still is,
yeah, still is.
Sidney Crosby from
Yeah,
Quinnipiac.
I'll go with him. I like Ovi.
Loved
Ovi's not
Ovi
bad.
too. Yeah, he had that one YouTube video with like all his crazy goals. I've ever watched it a million times.
How old were you when you started realizing that D1 hockey could be a reality for you?
I played boys hockey for 4 years when I was younger. I switched over to girls in 8th grade again, and I made varsity that year, and so that was kind of like my realization that I had potential. And then that's kind of when a lot of the recruiting started.
The first school I ever talked to actually was with Coach Dume.
really?
He was at Union at the time.
Oh yeah.
It was like my sophomore year of high school, and I was like, oh, like, it'd be cool, I could play hockey in college. And then I went about 3 years of like not really playing well and struggling. Didn't really have much contact with schools, and then it was pretty much when I went out to British Columbia that like I started playing well, and I noticed like a lot of guys in that league were already committed to college, so like playing well against them and stuff, I realized I could do it, and then ended up committing here. And what made you guys choose Quinnipiac?
The small school atmosphere and the connectedness that I think everyone on this campus had. Plus, I love like nature, and so having the state park across the street was so nice. And being a physical therapy major, we have a really good health science program and physical therapy program here. So
The hockey program was really cool. And then yeah, the small school, because I would probably not survive at a big school.
Nice. For me, it was the year they went to the Frozen Four. I think they were #1 in the country when I was talking to them, so it was kind of a no-brainer. I was like, this is obviously gonna come here.
Katie, did you have a hard time coming far away from home?
No, you know what, because when I played in Ontario, I think I kind of got used to the whole not being home aspect, and it wasn't too bad. What about you?
It was a little bit harder just because I have 2 younger siblings, so like my parents could only visit once a year. Then I would go home for Christmas and summer, so it was a little bit harder, but with like the team that we had, it was so welcoming, and everyone around makes it a lot easier.
So this is for you, Nick. You grew up in Norwalk and played youth hockey here in CT. What is it like to play college hockey here in your hometown state?
It's obviously very cool being able to have my family like 40 minutes away. They come to every game. When I was growing up, it was really only Yale was the only, like when I was really young, was the only good program. Now there's us, obviously, is like at the top, and UConn's getting better, so is Sacred Heart. So it's cool that the game's growing in state. It's obviously nice to be a part of that.
What was the most important thing you did in your hockey career before coming to Quinnipiac?
Going to British Columbia, playing for the Merritt Centennials. It was maybe even more important off the ice. Like, it was my first time leaving home, and that's how I ended up playing here. That's where I was recruited, so.
Well, I took a year off as well, like Nick. I went and played in Ontario for a year, so it allowed me to grow and develop a little more. Because I don't think I was ready if I would have come right into college.
So far, what is your best memory about playing hockey at Quinnipiac?
Beating Clarkson at Clarkson our sophomore year, so 2 years ago.
Mine would probably be beating Yale at Yale to win the Cleary Cup last year. It was pretty sweet.
Did you score?
I did.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Favorite pregame meal or food?
All our pregame meals are at Eli's. Whenever they have just butter noodles, chicken parm, and like broccoli, it's just, you can't beat it. It's the best. That's when I know I'm gonna play well when I get that.
We have grilled chicken, salad, rice pilaf, and what is it, broccoli or green beans?
And bread.
Oh yeah.
The bread is so
Bread
good.
is
Yeah,
very
she's
good
a
there.
big bread girl.
Any weird hockey superstitions before games or?
I tape all 3 sticks before every game, and then I use a stick for warm-up and either switch the stick or tape the stick again.
Wow.
And then I tape the stick after every period.
That's intense. That's a lot of taping.
I like to dance a little.
Yeah.
That's about it.
We don't have a lot of dancers on our team, I don't think, pregame.
All right, I got one.
All right.
Do people on campus recognize you from hockey?
Probably not that guy.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, big hockey school, so like people do recognize you and ask you about it and are always supportive.
With about 2 months of your season behind you, how is your team doing so far?
I think we're one of the youngest teams in the nation, so it's taking some time to kind of get up to speed. Like, we've had a bunch of close games that we've lost that I feel we should have won. I think we just have to mature a little bit, be better with details and stuff like that. Like, second half, we can definitely turn things around. How about you guys?
Kind of like the same thing. Hey, we're a young team. We have a lot of things to work on still. We're not there yet, but we're getting there.
How do you want to be remembered as a Quinnipiac hockey captain?
Winning as many trophies as possible. You have to obviously, like, the ultimate one would be a national championship. How about you guys?
Just the impact you have on the rest of your teammates, and if that's just asking them how they're doing every day, like maybe they will next year ask somebody, how are you doing every single day? So I think that would be how I want to be remembered, just like that impact.
I'd say like basically both of them put together, like go to the Frozen Four. That'd be so cool our senior year.
It's my first time interviewing anyone.
Yeah.
You guys were good interviewees, I think.
You did a great job.
Hope I did
great
all right
job.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck in the rest of your season.
You too. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.